this is Monica from Run, Eat, Repeat, and I have an Invisalign update for you. I am probably about 3 weeks now into wearing them, and when I first got the anchors put on a couple weeks ago, I left a quick video message and just said, I feel like they're super obvious, I feel like they're really big, and I still do. I think part of it is that I got 2 consultations before I decided to go for it, and looked online and stuff, and I don't feel like I was really given a heads up that maybe the anchors might be on the front of my teeth and or super obvious. I think they were more downplayed. Like, they're gonna put a couple brackets, it's gonna be the same color as your teeth, it's not a big deal. And the brackets alone kind of aren't that big of a deal, and the Invisalign alone isn't. But I think because, and I don't know if you can see it, the brackets make the Invisalign, it has to have a little bump to hold on to. So the combination of them together, it just like, it catches like saliva and the light, and I think it is obvious. So I probably still would have done it. I just would have appreciated a heads up. So there's that. The big thing that has become an issue, and a lot of people have asked me about it because they're curious, how am I dealing with it with running and eating and repeating? And that has actually been a big thing because I have had, since getting it, 2 half marathons and a 10K. And I have a pre-race routine in terms of fueling that is really important. If you know, like, I think fueling and figuring out my fueling has changed running for me and just made it so much better. So this is an important little routine that I have, and as I'm driving to a race, I drink iced coffee and then I'll eat on the way there too. And it's hard to eat beforehand because you have to wake up so early and make sure that you get there well in advance. And literally the 10K and the half marathon started at 5:30 a.m. Those were the ones at Disneyland. And I had to get there so early that it really wouldn't have been realistic to wake up earlier and eat at home and brush my teeth and go, because I was already waking up at 3 a.m. and it would have been me eating too early before the race, so that I kind of either would have been hungry again at the start, or just would have been, I would have had to still eat more during the race. Like, this is going to be a trial and error situation. It happened again this weekend where I ran just a long run. It was 13 miles again this weekend. And yeah, like, what do you do when you run for hours at a time for fun and potentially need to be fueling during that? Because you don't want to be grabbing them out of your mouth and eating, because that's like dirty hygiene wise, and you could lose them. It's expensive to lose, and you have to order another set, and you can't really consume anything when they're in. You actually can't. Like, you can't chew with them in, and you're not supposed to have anything besides water. And even if I'm doing a run that I don't have to fuel during the run, and I'm talking a long run, like sometimes I can get away with doing a good, I don't know, maybe 13 miles without actually like fuel that you have to chew, but I'll bring like Spark or Rehydrate or something with me. And you're not supposed to have anything that has like sugar. It could get in, cause cavities, or stain the liners. So I'm figuring this out. I have come to a small bump in the road with this issue. So I don't even know if you guys have any suggestions. If you want to run with me and hold my Invisalign for me and then give it back to me after I'm done, that would be cool. I don't really know though, but I have realized that this is something I need to figure out. It's kind of funny because it doesn't occur to the dentist that someone would run for hours and hours. And I kind of joked when I got them, because you have to wear them for 22 hours. And I'm like, what if I eat for more than 2 hours a day when you add it all up together? And I was like, kind of joking, but not really. And with the running factored into it, and having to fuel while you run, that is something I'm going to have to figure out. And I don't know, and it might depend on the distance of the run and how I need to fuel and all of that, if I'm going to wear them and take them out or not wear them, or it's going to depend. I'm gonna roll with it. But that is something that I am figuring out, and I will definitely share, because I've gotten a lot of questions about that. Fun fact. So if you have suggestions or thoughts or complaints or concerns, let me know them. And thanks for watching.